Hey everyone, Garbage here. Whenever a game starts losing popularity, people are quick to throw around a phrase that I really don't like. Oh, the game only has 5,000 players. Dead game. Nobody's watching on Twitch. Dead game. Haven't touched the game in 5 years. Dead game. And sure, while I personally would consider a pretty big success if a game I made had 5,000 players, it may not seem like a lot for a AAA title that used to have millions of players. Every year new games are released and players begin shifting their focus onto these new titles. That's just a natural part of the business cycle. But it's not because they're new that new games find success. If the last year has taught us anything, with the release of games like Battlefield 2042 and Call of Duty Vanguard, just because a game is new doesn't mean it's going to succeed. There needs to be a clear improvement from the previous titles for people to move on to the next game. And here's the thing, there's nothing stopping an older game from becoming an improved version of itself. For all the hate that it gets, Epic Games has done a really good job of keeping Fortnite alive. When Apex Legends hit the scene and introduced respawning to Battle Royales, Epic Games shamelessly added their own version of respawning to Fortnite. Or more recently, when it became clear people were turned off by the whole building aspect of the game, Epic Games released a whole new mode without any building and it became a massive success. They didn't just sit around doing nothing. They saw that players were wanting something different and they were willing to make some really huge changes to accommodate them. And look at it from the other side as well. People often forget that shortly after releasing, Apex Legends was a dead game until the developers really started focusing down on improving the game, making it more fun for the players and listening to the community. And look at where the game is at now. And I think that this can be done for any game, really. There are tons of quote-unquote dead games out there whose communities have largely moved on to other games, but would all come flocking back the instant they started getting good new updates and content. Minecraft was dying, and then Microsoft swooped in and started adding tons of new content and listening to player feedback, and now the game is bigger than ever. RuneScape still has an active player base despite being over 20 years old, because the developers are willing to have a conversation with the players and put in the work to keep the game going. StarCraft, Team Fortress 2, Titanfall, Paladins, these are all games that could become even bigger than they've ever been if only the developers would show their games some love and give the players what they really want. No game is so dead that it can't be brought back. Or in the case of Paladins, please just fix the damn bugs. We can go a few months without a new champion. Because at the end of the day, there are no dead games, only neglected games. Hope you learned something today. Come check out my second channel where I post clips and stream all sorts of games most days of the week. Like, subscribe, and bell. Links to everything, including my Twitter and Discord, down below. And as always, have a nice day.